Alright, so I already opened this, and in the process, I realized that I didn't yet cut my fingernails. And so, anyway, here it is. No, there was no special cert from the Honorable Ventress C. Gibson. However, we do have all this. I am curious. Real quick. I mean, I guess we have the signature there, but that's not the one you want to see. Looking good. I do have some debris or something on the case itself. I can see. There we go. That looks better. So I mean, a couple of spots. Mostly looks pretty good. On the neck, you can see some stuff going on. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. I don't see any of that. Well, let me not speak so soon. Hold on. Any of that stuff on the edge? Maybe that's just dust? Yeah, it looks okay. Yeah, a little minor spot on the neck right there. That might be the case. Woof, the relief is nice. A couple little things, but nothing too ugly. Maybe a little dink in her hair on the back. Dang, that actually is kind of sticking out. You see that? Ooh, maybe two of them. What is that? What the crap? Do you see that? And then there's another one right up there. So if you go from the R just straight south, a line will intersect both of those two. I don't even know what I would call that. Maybe that's a part of the design. That looks really distracting. Maybe that's normal. Two little like dimples. Strange. Maybe that's a part of the design. These are some of the nicer, if not nicest, peace dollars any of us have really seen. Considering they are freshly struck on minty fresh planchets and in our hands and not 100 years old. Although some people have really nice examples of really old coins, I don't recall seeing those two little dimple things. Do you see what I'm talking about? Let's see here. Right, like there, and like right up here. Two little, almost like little holes. Or maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's added material. Doesn't look like it. Let's see if I can find it. Where'd it go? Yeah, you see that? What's up with that? I don't know. Weird. Yeah, my camera doesn't want to look at it. Let's look at that other one. Yeah, same kind of thing. Just like a little pinhole. Very strange. Two of them. What'd they do? That's weird. I still can't tell if that's raised or an actual hole. It looks like a hole to me, but it could be material. On top. That's a hole, right? Probably a little dimple. Anywho, no big deal, right? I can see it just with my eye. I can see both of those. So that kind of stinks, but they're not too terrible. I do not think that's part of the design. So I don't know what's up with that. But I'm willing to be wrong. Who was it? Somebody said something about numbers. It looks like I've got... Is it on this side? I've got a 25. And I've got a inverted 20, I guess. I don't know what that is. Or maybe... weird. Anyway, back to the pretty coin. That all looks good. I saw some people with like some weak strikes, which I don't know. Is that more interesting? Would you rather have a weakly struck? Would you rather have a coin that had a weak strike, or would you rather have the 70? I need a drink. I'm over here like Colin Robinson, annoying the shit out of all of the office people. Just like clearing my throat constantly. Alright, I think I'm okay. Let's see. This looks fantastic. Yeah, I don't know which eagle I like better. The Morgan or the Peace. That's tough. The rays on this look really great. I don't see anything to really bitch about like I was bitching about that Morgan. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hopefully that's just the case. I have a feeling that's the case. You see those little kind of like micro abrasion? I don't know what that is. I hope that's not on a coin. Yeah, it looks like the case right there above that ray, like directly above it. Right? What about these? Where'd they go? There it goes. Yeah, I think that's on the case. I would... yeah. We're just going to assume those are on the case. They look like they're on the case. Okay. Whew. Alright. Beautiful coin status retained. With exception to only really these funny little dimples. Come on, camera. Yeah, her hair looks great otherwise. Man, I don't know. She's freaking hot. This is a smoking coin, you guys. I mean, the Morgans are sweet, but I like this one. I don't understand the U in trust. Why is it a V? Was it just a fit in the design? That's puzzling. I don't get it. It's interesting. Does anyone know? I would love to know. I would assume they wanted to keep the size of this font and this style, and we're just constrained on space, and that's how we got it. But I don't know. I feel like it might be like that on other coins too. But maybe not. So yeah, I don't know. That's a mystery to me. Man, that is freaking smoky. Are they going to do an enhanced? They're going to do, obviously, the reverse proof 2-coin set. But lately I've been looking at these enhanced, that 2019. Man, that thing looks so good. And then I got looking at some other things. I was looking at the, what year was it? Was it a 2014? A Kennedy enhanced reverse proof or something? But it wasn't a silver coin, it was a clad coin. Which kind of turned me off because the mintage on it was under 100,000, I think. It was like 99. But yeah, it's a clad. It still looks like a nice coin, but they're going for like $25 or something right now. Not too interested in that. But the silver coins, anyway, I'm talking about other coins and all kinds of nonsense. Like, why am I talking about that? Because I would like to see this in an enhanced state. Enhanced reverse proof, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see the reverse proofs when they come out. What she looks like. I kind of feel like the reverse proofs are not the most easy to look at design to my eye. Just looking at them on camera, they look good. But to my eye, it's kind of hard to I don't know. It's almost too bright. Too blingin'. We'll have to see. But that enhanced, where they kind of go in and, I don't know, they kind of detail some things up. So it's not just a hard contrast between what you're going to have, brilliant and what you're going to have frosty. But they kind of they do some playful things. I think you could do some cool stuff with this. Right? Like in the hair and with the whatever that headdress is called. Maybe in some of the lettering. Anyway, I am looking and looking and looking for something to bitch about this coin, and I cannot find anything really. Like I said, something on the neck, those two things in her hair. That field in front of her face is minty. Look at that. Maybe one little spot in front of the nose, but that might be the case. Let's look. We'll just do it just for science. You see it? That's a 10x. I see one little baby dark spot. Yeah, I see a shadow under it, so it looks like it's on the case, guys. This freaking field is smoking. Yeah. You see any funny stuff? Not really. Maybe. No. It looks good. Mm-hmm. I didn't really pay note of the centering of the strike. Nothing's screaming at me that it's off center. I do see a little bit of a... It could be a shadow to the right of that zero. Like underneath that obvious stuff. That might be a milk spot. Oh, dang. Hold on. Let's look. Yeah, I definitely can see something. Son of a... But it almost looks like something on the coin. Or maybe on the inside of the case? Let's see, there's the zero. There's definitely something still on top of the case. So that might be... We might be seeing some optics where the plastic has a scratch and the light is being scattered underneath that. I don't know. That could be a mix. You see that? I tried to wipe it off and it didn't. Okay. I'm going to chalk that up as unsure. Because it looks white, which would suggest maybe like some stress or damage to the case. You know, if you have clear any kind of plastic and you put some kind of like forces to it, it's gonna possibly change to like that white state. It almost looks white like that. Under camera, it looks dark, which is strange. There you go. That is how it looks like to my eye. Just kind of catching the light. So yeah, it might just be damage to the case and the light's not passing through, causing the O to look funny right there. Not sure. Not sure. Otherwise, everything looks good. I don't see any fun doubling or anything. Yeah, it looks alright. Yeah, man, she looks good. My camera's looking kind of funny. Look at that. Just a smoking design. Woof. Very nice. Very cool. So yeah, cool, right? Unfortunately, not one of 200, which is okay, as expected. To those that got that, man, that had to be so fun to see. I wouldn't sell it. I would not sell it, you guys. 200? Come on. No way. Yeah, see, I do see some kind of break in the frostiness on her neck. Right here. Yeah, you can see that. That's definitely the coin. And I don't know. How did the grading companies treat that? Because I don't know. I found it, so is it distracting? It caught my eye. I mean, I could choose to ignore it. There is a dark spot on the coin right there. That's not reflecting like these others. Let's turn and try and get an angle. Where did she go? There she is. So I definitely see something on top of the case, but then there's that dark spot that's not moving, oriented now to the south of these kind of, I can catch the light on those shiny spots. You see that? So yeah, there might be something on the coin there. I see some funny shiny spots in her hair. So yeah, I don't know what I'd like to see somebody grade a coin from PCGS or NGC and just talk us through that process. Like, what are you looking for? What do you see? Talk us through like something that's not going to hit a 70, and then talk us through a 70, and let us see what gets a pass. What, I don't know. That's probably not gonna happen, right? I like it. This is gorgeous. I don't know if it would get a 70. Oh man, I can't tell if that's on the coin or not. I think that's on the case. Those funny scratches behind the eagle. I hope it is, because that would otherwise be the end of a gorgeous coin. Okay, so some look like they might be on the case and some I can't tell. Let's look at that one right there. 10x. How about these markets tomorrow? Can we get some 10x? Oh, baby, what are you doing? What happened? There we go. It does not want to look at that. Ground control. There we go. So it looks like that right there. Do you see that? Here we go. Oh, that might be in the coin. Yeesh. I can't tell. Dang. Bummer. See these over here? These look like they might be in the case. You see how it's moving much more relative to like what's underneath it? Whereas that right there kind of feels like it might be a problem. Yeah. Well, that's a bummer. I can't really tell. But yeah, I think so. That looks like light catching in some areas where it shouldn't be. It should look almost, I mean, it's not that wetness from like a proof, but you see how I've got kind of a uniform, you know, the light's just all uniform, and then you see those kind of funky reflecting spots right there. I think that's a problem. Bummer. Or otherwise would have been really nothing to cry about. And that's probably the ugliest spot. Anyway, it took me a while to find them, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious with the eye. That sucks. Come on, Mint, what is happening? How does that happen? I don't know. I mean, I'm not standing there stamping coins, so maybe there's a good reason, but it's puzzling. It's puzzling because I see these old coins that somehow survived all. Maybe stuff like that got polished off. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on. I mean, you can see it now, right? We're at 1x. So yeah, you can definitely see that stinks. Woof. Beautiful coin with some problems. This is a mostly beautiful coin with problems that maybe only a nitpicker would find. Otherwise, it's really popping. Yeah. Am I going to send it back? I don't know. Probably not. Because then what are you going to do? Go chase another one? And end up getting somebody else's return that they probably did the same thing? It's an interesting game. So yeah. I'm still drinking coffee. It's really, it's only that time, huh? I thought it was much later. So what do you think? Are these kinds of what I would call errors or flaws acceptable? Like, if you got that, are you happy? I mean, I don't know. I'm not really too bummed out. It's kind of expected, which is kind of sad. And we have to be fair, these are not the same composition, right? But 99.9%, so, I mean, am I giving them too much of an excuse? It still looks really nice. I need to do some research into the secondary market and see how we've held up now that the coins have been out there for a little bit. I assume most of them have shipped. How many are still in transit? How many are still at the mint? How many has the mint got back? That'll be interesting to see unfold. But I don't think the resale value of these has been nearly as strong as 2021, as I kind of expected, although for the positive, I believe the last I looked, you're not getting these for what anyone who got them directly from the mint got them for. That may change. That may already have changed. I'll have to find that out. Yeah, I'm not sending this back. Are you crazy? Look at those two holes. If anything, I mean, if you get a unique whatever, these came from the mint, man. It's not like something we got out of circulation that a collector cherry picked or something. Like, they are their own thing already. So if you get a unique error or damage or whatever you're gonna call it, it's not really after mint damage if it's still in the airtight capsule. Like, it came from mint that way. So we might have an entire new field of like modern collectibles. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what kind of errors pop up. But then you risk, like, I don't know, somebody doing some funny stuff to their coin and being like, oh, look, something, I don't know. You saw my Morgan dollar. That thing was crazy on the edge. And if you didn't see the edge of that Morgan dollar, go look at it. It's in the previous video, 2023 surprise from the US Mint. Yeah, I opened it on camera and then found the reeded edge, like, up on the, I don't know, up on the, what do you call it, the rim? The face of the edge? Because I would call this like the face of the obverse, right? The face, the surface, the face of it. And then you have like the smooth part of the edge. And yeah, I had like reading, climbing. I guess I can kind of see some right here. See that? Interesting. That's what it looks like. Similar, not nearly as bad, but to the right of trust, you see this. Maybe that's the case. That might be the case. No, that looks like the coin. How it looks like it, the whatever that collar, retaining collar, that puts that the reeded edge in, almost like it's too high, and so it's placing them up on the edge more. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Isn't she pretty? It's also really cool to have a gold standard reference, like from the mint, to now compare all the old piece dollars against. Like, obviously it's not the same or cut from the same dies or anything like that, but I mean, and I don't know what they did to add to or take away as opposed to like the original design. Like, did they change it at all? I can't remember. The obverse, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Designer Anthony de Francisci. I'm sorry. I do apologize. So that's those initials right there, which I might say look nice. I like when they stack them like that and you can't really tell what it is. So 1887 to 1964. That's an interesting year. Huh. Bless up, Anthony. I love your design. And the reverse. Yeah, man, the it doesn't say they like took liberty with the designs like they did in 2022, how they like enhanced it to make it more true to the whatever they say about it. This just straight up says it's their design. So yeah, I'm gonna treat these kind of as a gold standard to compare old Liberties against. So if you find an old 1921 or whatever year in this state, I mean, I think you might have hit something for whatever they might be worth or bring at an auction or whatever. Man, I'm just talking and blabbing. Looking at this coin is so pretty. Yeah, I can't really see any other major problems. Two weird vampire. It's got vampire hair. What else do you call that? It's like a wide mouth vampire, bitter in the hair. Weird. I'm gonna have to look at 2021 and see if I can find that. But I think I would have seen that by now, right? Come on. Very interesting. And then of course we had the problem in the field, just below the U, on top of that ray. Possibly below the E, but I think below the E is the case, but the one below the U, we definitely can reproduce some. Yeah, looks like a bite of some type. And then on the ray to the left, I think I also am catching some very moderately mild light problem. Whatever. Still gorgeous. Still looks good. So yeah, if you found like a major error, like some doubling or something, that would be super cool. I'd be super interested in seeing that. I mean, you obviously don't want to see problems, but look in the U, I see some stuff too. So yeah, it's probably not going to be a 70. It's probably not going to be a grade in the rim right there. I see something on the edge. This is probably not a have it submitted for a grade candidate, but whatever. It is what it is. Peace. Very nice. And on that note, I think we'll say